Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. Sorry, so sorry. Hey everyone, happy New Year's in advance and a happy New Year's depending on your location. Welcome to Isabella Bank's YouTube channel. I am Wheezy and it is great to be here to ring in the new year with you guys. How are you all doing? I am so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Ooh! I think an album endorsement or an album contract is in my future. What do you guys think? Anyway, guys, David Beckham has been brutally snubbed once again for the New Year's honors list. No knighthood for Bex, despite what appears to be a full year of elite level twerking for the royal family. This time, the honor went to his former teammate Gareth Southgate. But ouch! Let's unpack Beckham's valiant and at times cringe-worthy efforts to secure that elusive Sir title, shall we? So, in July, Beckham bagged himself a gig as ambassador. Do you guys remember? This was part of his Get That Title campaign. He bagged a gig as an ambassador for the King's Foundation, a bold move considering that Beckham is very anti controversy. You know, as much as controversy follows him, but if you watch his movements, he really does his best to limit to, you know, protect his family's privacy a lot. And he exposed himself to the king's controversy because he wants a knighthood. And what controversy am I talking about? I'm talking about the cash for honor scandal, which involved shady donations and promises of knighthoods. Do you guys remember that scandal? Okay, Bex went all in, meeting King Charles at Highgrove, where they bonded over beekeeping. Yeah, beekeeping, as if he knows anything about beekeeping. Well, that's what I would have thought, but apparently he is quite the beekeeper himself. Imagine this scene, right? Charles is probably ranting about sustainable hives while David is thinking, if I just nod along, maybe I'll finally get that sword tap on my shoulder. But here's the kicker: despite his newfound love for rural skills, Beckham didn't donate a dime towards the King's Foundation. I guess he thought that just showing his face would be enough, but considering the results, which is we're here at, depending on where you are, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, and his name was not on the honors list. So I guess he is now realizing that keeping his nose clean is not enough. Offering his services to the royal family for free is not enough. He needs to be forthcoming with that cash. Allegedly, shall we say? Let's protect the platform by saying allegedly. Right. And then just when you thought, right? Okay, and then the next thing he did in his campaign to secure his knighthood was to cozy up to William. He made, do you guys remember this from earlier in the year? He made a surprise appearance at a London Edge ambulance charity fundraiser alongside Baldy himself. Now, Beckham knows the rules, right? If you want that knighthood, you're going to have to play the royal PR game. So, photos emerged of Beckham and William posing for selfies, signing helicopters, and comparing their stubble. You guys know that William is trying out this stubble situation. I don't even know what to call this. Is it stubble? Is it a beard? Someone help me, give me a name for what William has going on his chin because that's not a beard. I mean, Beckham has got a beard. Harry has got a beard. What William is doing, I don't know the name for it. Anyway, the cringe levels on this in this event were astronomical. But obviously, Beckham was willing to grin and bear it. So who are we to complain, right? And then just when you thought that he couldn't grovel any harder, Beckham and William showed up at the Buckingham Palace banquet for the Emir of Qatar. Draped in glamour, they provided the royal family with exactly what they needed, a sprinkle of stardust. Although I must say that it kind of makes sense that Beckham would be invited for this event since he had accepted the ambassadorship for the he accepted a contract to be ambassador for games in Qatar. Anyway, their attendance of this event was kept hush hush before the event because let's face it, this was less about diplomacy and more about Beckham putting on his best suit and hoping Charles would hand him a knighthood on the spot. Come the end of 2024, still no knighthood. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Before we continue, if this is your first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment or two in the comment section. If you have visited before and you have not yet subscribed, let today be the day you decide to subscribe. Right. To all my new subscribers, just to let you know that you have not subscribed in vain, we are on a mission to get to 10,000 subscribers so that we can help Harry with PR alongside the UK anti-media harassment charities during Harry's trial. So if you've been listening and you have not yet subscribed, take a leap of faith with me today and go ahead to subscribe. For all those who have been rocking with me from the beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lady Rose, for being here. Thank you, Rosalie Marston. Thank you, Cookies and Cream. Thank you, Lottie. So great to see you guys out here. For all those who have been rocking with me from the beginning, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section and also hit the like button. You know how we do. Right. So, really, what is the problem? Do the royal family hate David Beckham? What are one? What's the problem? Waiting they happen. Kilo shele. Eh? Why are they not giving him this thing? He is working hard. Even his wife, he has drafted his wife to work hard with him. Why is he being passed over for the very thing that they know he wants? After giving so much to the country. Okay. So some say it's because of his 2013 outburst when he didn't make the honors list. Others point to the fact that he faced backlash in 2022 for becoming an ambassador for Qatar's World Cup. That was what I was trying to remember earlier. Yeah, he became ambassador for Qatar's World Cup in 2022 despite the country's human rights controversies. Either way, the royal family clearly isn't budging. So this is why I asked the question. David, come closer, come to the front. Let's have a conversation. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Come to the front and tell me, was it worth it, man? But here's where it gets juicy, right? Is Beckham's desperation for a knighthood really just about prestige? Is it really just about prestige? I think for him, it's really about prestige. He kind of feels like he has acquired everything that he set his mind to do, and this is the next best thing. But the thing is, why does he continue to pursue the knighthood if the royal family are clearly showing that they don't want to give it to him? And yet the media keep lashing him in the papers like he is also subject to a smear campaign. It's just that he's so big and he does so much good in other countries that they have not been able to take him down in the UK. Or it's either that or he has some kind of arrangement with the media. I don't know. But in the face of the fact that they're always reporting negatively about him. And the royal family obviously don't want to hand him this knighthood. Then why is he still subjecting himself to the public humiliation? Is this knighthood chase part of some bigger, messier game? Because we should never actually believe what we see play out in the media, right? Because there's always a secret agenda, there's always something going on behind the scenes. But from what we can see, we who sit down and read the tea leaves, it just doesn't seem to be worth it. Like, if you're not doing it to better yourself, then what are you doing it for? You know what I mean? Anyway, here's my advice for Harry. If Harry would ever listen to this, my wonky podcast, don't pick up the phone when David Beckham's apology eventually comes, because truth will eventually out, right? And we have got the court cases coming up in a couple of weeks. Couple of weeks is like 14 days time. Prince Harry's court case is going to begin. And by the time the secrets of the royal family, and I'm sure a lot of celebrities will make their way into the mainstream media, a lot of people are going to go into hiding, of which David Beckham might be one of those people. And a lot of people are going to be wanting to apologize to Harry at that time. Harry, come to the front. Don't accept any apology from anybody. You know what I mean? When he says, Harry, just say click. Put down that phone. Megan, don't let him pick up the phone. Do not pick up the phone. Just say the subscriber is no longer available. Because let's be real, when the knighthood doesn't happen, oh, and it hasn't happened, of course, I'm fully expecting that the Beckons are going to want to make amends with the Sussexes. But by then, we should all be calling David Beckham Sir David of No Principles Beckham. That's my new title for him. Sir David of No Principles Beckham. It's quite fitting, isn't it? He's proven that he's willing to shuck and jive and do the thing. So his name should be Sir David Beckham. Sir David No Principles Beckham. Anyway, I'm not the only one laughing. The internet has been going in. Of course, the internet has no chill when it comes to things like this. So they have been going in on David and encouraging Prince Harry to do exactly what I just advised. Look, one user tweeted, all that David Beckham twerking, helping the royal grifters to promote themselves, allowing himself and his wife to be ridiculed, allowing himself and his wife to be used to ridicule Harry and Meghan via the media. And they still didn't give him a knighthood. Imagine that. I don't even know how you would have a conversation with someone after you've been like the Judas of our time, because that's exactly what David Beckham has been to Prince Harry. It's not like they're the best of friends, but there was really no reason for him to allow himself to be used as a weapon fashioned against Prince Harry. Was he on contract or something? Because the way he went at it gung ho, never said a word to protest against the headlines. It's just amazing. I know that he was probably trying to protect his millions, but David Beckham is bigger than the media. Anyway, saying that, a lot of huge celebrities flee from the British media. So they must be more scary than I give them credit for being. So I'll take that part back. But seriously, just allowing themselves to be used against Prince Harry like that was not cool. Another person said, David Beckham, get off the floor. And it's D. I love D on Twitter. She does the damn, she says it as it is. I love her commentary. If you're on Twitter, she is one to follow as well. Oh, who's this? Lady Rose, health prayer. Oh, Lady Rose. Oh, get better, Lady Rose. That's right. You're in the hospital, right? Get better. Guys, let's give prayers and thoughts to Lady Rose. She's in hospital, and from what she's saying, she's getting a little better. She's just dizzy to move around. So let's send our prayers to Lady Rose as she is in hospital. What can we do to make your New Year's Day in hospital a bit better? Send me a text message. Maybe I can do a running commentary, a running commentary for you to take your mind off the medication you're receiving or your physical state. Anywho, I just thought it'd be great to ring in the new year. I really didn't almost feel like coming out to do this video, but I've decided to be a bit more disciplined with myself. And this to me was just too funny not to talk about. Like, can you imagine shucking and jiving for the royal family for a knighthood, allowing yourself to be the weapon fashioned against Prince Harry and his wife? Meanwhile, the very thing that you've been shucking and jiving for, you didn't get. Meanwhile, in Montecito, meanwhile in Montecito, Harry and Meghan are ending the year with another win. In case you didn't hear about it, the Clintons, that is former President Clinton to you, okay, added them to their top moments of 2024 highlight reel. Talk about leaving the haters crying in their tea. This is what we like to do. The best revenge is success, isn't it? And Harry and Meghan really went all out, working so hard and didn't just rely on the fact that they're already independently wealthy, but actually put in the work in all the places that it mattered. Um, and I would have loved to do a highlight video today, which would be New Year's Eve into New Year, but I think I would do it next year. And that's just mainly because as I have been going along, I have been learning like more IT skills as I have been going along. I haven't done a lot of things properly. So pulling a video of highlights was very difficult. It was almost overwhelming when I attempted to do it. So I had to leave that alone. But I think that by this time next year, I should be able to do a fancy highlight reel of all the things that I enjoyed of Harry and Meghan and their projects next year. I really look forward to that actually. And we have a lot to look forward to next year, with January going to be the court case, and then we have Invictus, and I'm sure they probably have a foreign visit scheduled, and then the usual anniversaries and birthdays. So yeah, 2025 is looking to be a great year in terms of Sussex world. And well, before I go into my personal dreams for 2025, let me just talk about this being Tuesday. So, guys, if you look at the screen, this is the IMDb review site. Thank you to every person who went on there to give their reviews on Polo. So it might look like it's not a lot, but the rating has increased by, I think, 1 point or 0.1 point, which means that if you do go there to give the review, I think there are 3 points you need to hit when you go to give the review, which seems like it's intimidating for some people, but Don't be intimidated. So, first of all, you need to go there. The first thing you would need to do to give a review is that you need to click on the star which comes up on your screen, and then you need to give a written review. That is like you need to give a review of 600, is it 600 characters or 600 words? And then you can also independently give a rating for each episode. And you know, there are 6 episodes. So if you click on go through all the episodes on there, then you click on each episode and give a rating. That boosts the rating as well. Well done to everybody who went there to give a review. You did awesome. And it just shows that if you are minded to do so, you can actually increase the rating. But you know, it's not closed yet. I think Nacho said on Instagram or Twitter, it was that the higher the rating, the more that Polo gets a chance for a second season. So if you're thinking that your rating doesn't matter, your rating might just be the one that pushes, for instance, this number to 3.0 and somebody else's rating. If we can just get it up to 5, that would be great. And we're a community of over 60,000. At the moment, we've got 2,300 people who have given their ratings. And I'm sure for it to be 2.9 over 10, which means that the number of people who have given their ratings are actually more than the Sussex squad, which means that if 2,300 people have given their rating, that is 1,115. And so about 600 people, Sussex lovers, have actually given their rating. So if you have not already given your rating, please go ahead to IMDb. If you don't know how to do that, just Google IMDb. And when you get to IMDb, search for Polo and it will come up. Okay? And give your rating. It's free as well. You don't have to pay any money. The only thing you might have to do is to create an account, but it's literally your name and your email address. That's it. And you have opened an account. So what do you think of my theory, guys, about the royal family having something on the Beckhams? Because it seems to me that his behavior is actually very strange when you think about it. They know he wants a knighthood, they're not giving it to him. And the media know he wants the knighthood. He's supposed to be a national hero here in the UK for his service to football after being so successful for so long and looking good while doing it. Yet he keeps chasing after the knighthood. He's been after the knighthood for over 13 years, as far as I can see. And yet they keep subjecting him to public humiliation and he keeps taking it. Well, whatever it is that is wrong with him, I hope he gets healing is the best way I can put it. I hope he gets his healing very soon. I want to take this time to say a huge thank you to every person who has listened to me in 2024. I want to thank my channel members, and I want to thank the moderators as well for being here. Lorna Williams is not here at the moment, but I didn't tell her I was going to be doing this video, so it's not unexpected. And Julie as well. Every single time they notice that I'm working towards something, we literally work behind the scenes before we come online to do the video. So thank you to every single person who takes the time to work with me behind the scenes and suggest videos. Thank you to all of you. You don't even know the impacts that you have made in my life in 2024. My life was literally crumbling around me, and the only thing that I had to hold on to was this passion to do something for Harry and Meghan. And when I go back to listen to my early videos, you guys have the patience of saints, honestly, because even I would not be that patient with myself. And thank you to myself as well for being patient with yourself to go through all the things. I've done a lot of training behind the scenes, worked all hours sometimes when Harry and Meghan are on tour. And it seems crazy to think yourself, but when you have to get your back to cooperate with you when you're about to get out of bed, you understand what I mean. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoy your New Year's Day. um let me know your comments and let me know your thoughts about this my question. Do you think that the royal family have something on the Beckhams? Because I don't understand his motivation for this knighthood anymore. It's beyond ridiculous. And I think that's all I have for this evening, really. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share this video if you are loving the conversation. Uh, Lydia says, oh, thank you, Lydia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's, Isabella Banks and squad. Blessings to all. Thank you so much, Lydia. Lydia, I was, I, I think I should send you a separate message. I think I will do. Thank you so much for all your support from the beginning. Thank you so much. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you this evening. Don't want to take too much of your time because I'm sure there are celebrations going on in every place. Um, Lady Rose, unfortunately, you can't celebrate extravagantly, but thank God for good health. And even if you are not feeling well, I pray that you get better soon. In fact, as soon as possible, sending you divine healing. All right, guys, until next time, this is Wheezy signing out. Ciao. Bye. uh, Lady Rose says Beckham didn't pay his taxes for a few years. I read this from somewhere. I saw that. I saw that. I don't know how he will get away with not paying taxes when he goes contracts of over 100 million. It must be a stone cold robber to get away with not paying tax on that amount. Maybe he was doing some tax avoidance things. Who knows? Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Anyway, guys, let me not keep you on here for too long. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Cookies and Cream says, everyone, please stay safe, pray, don't peg, and always hydrate. All right, guys. Bye.